Welcome everybody. Welcome to the English show. I'm Mateo Camino and I'll be your host. Today we have four different stories told by our fourth participant, and the best story will win an all-included trip to las Bahamas. So let's begin with the first story. That will be told by Paula. Next we will have Carlos, then will be Paola, and at last will be closing Pedro. So let's begin.
Hello, my name is Paula and I want to tell you my story. Well, my story begins when I was 12 years old, and I remember one day I was walking with my friend just for took the bus, but suddenly a guy was coming to us and I was afraid, but he greets to my friend. I thought it was not right because he or she had met her before, but that's okay. But I realized that the bus was coming and I said goodbye and I took the bus. But after a few minutes, the same guy took the same bus. I didn't care. Well, I remember it was Valentine's Day and I wanted to buy some flowers to my mom, and I went to a florist. But the same guy, I don't know why, entered to the florist too, and I just smiled him and asked him why he was there. But he didn't tell me any word, and he just gave me a sunflower. He left the florist. Well, looking back is kind of weird. Since that day, I have had the hope that one day we will meet again and maybe fall in love. But today I know that I am 20 years old and he just doesn't appear anymore. But that's my story. Okay, bye.
I'd like to share with you my childhood story. I usually remember my childhood with my brother, who is younger than me. We used to play a lot, and I like to make joke to my brother. When I think about it, I always remember a joke that I did to him. When I was 10 years old, I had an idea in order to scare my brother. I always took advantage that I was older than him. So anyway, I planned to disguise myself as a ghost. Therefore, I went to the bathroom and put a lot of soap on my hair, which caused that I looked like a real ghost. Then I hid in my brother's bedroom with the lights off, and I spent there until he arrived. Looking back, I believe that it was so cruel to do that. Anyway, getting back to my story, when my brother got in his bedroom and he turned on the light, he gave a big cry. He yelled so much that I got scared too. That is my childhood story.
When I was just 5 years old, I used to go to my karate classes every day with my brother. My brother is just 1 year and a half older than me. At the end of every class, my mother used to pick us up. But back to my story, one day at the end of the class, my mother was not there for us. So we have been waiting for my mom for an hour, so we decided to go out to our home by ourselves. We took our things and we got out of the car school, of course, looking that our teachers do not look us going away without an adult. We start to walk down the streets and crossing the streets without looking the cars. When I look back at it, I realized it was a very dangerous situation for us. My brother asked a man for our home, but he doesn't know us, so he doesn't know where is our home. Then, when we started asking, we saw the car of my mom going to the karate school. So we started to run, trying to win our mom. Then, when we arrived, our mom was very furious. We have been punished for a long time, I remember. But at the moment, for me and my brother, it was funny and also like an adventure.
Hi, my name is Pedro, and I like to think that children from before were stronger and more resistant to children today. Nowadays, they're weaker and got sick by anything. When I was 6, I remember one trip that we made to the beach with my mom and my brother. One night, we were sleeping, and I fell from the bed and I cut my head. I was bleeding and crying, but anyone woke up, so I returned to my bed and I slept again. The next morning, my mom woke up and saw that the sheets were covered in blood. She got scared and took me to emergencies. They didn't have anesthetics at the local hospital, so they sewed my head without any medicines. My mom said I was calm, and I was enjoying the attention that I had by the doctor. Looking back, it was a dangerous situation that I should warn instead of going back to sleep. I felt bad for the shock I gave my mom. Thank you everybody for your beautiful stories, but we can only have one winner, so the one who's going to an all-included trip to Las Bahamas is Carlos. Congratulations! See you all next week. Good night.